Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video, and today I'm going to be showing you my second top 1000 ladder finish last season. I finished 624 global with this Xbow monk deck, and I was able to upgrade my ladder badge as well to level 5, so as you can see, I did upgrade my ladder badge. I have 5 finishes now, and I finished number 365 global on my other account, but I finished 624 on this account, so I got 2 top 1000 finishes on 2 different accounts in the last season. One with Xbow Cycle, this one with a bunch of different decks. At the end I decided to play this MonkBow version just for fun. So yeah, today I'll be showing you my final games in the season that got me this finish. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into the matches. Alright guys, today I'm going to be playing some MonkBow with archers instead of musketeer, just because I kind of like archers. I've been playing a lot of 3.0 and I've been enjoying them, so yeah, it is the last few hours of the season. There's just over an hour left, so I hope I can push up to get my top 1k finish secured. I've kind of been tilting up and down, but I've been stuck around this range. 2100 to 2200, so I'm hoping I can get past like 2250 medals or rating, whatever you want to call it. Do you see spear goblins in minor, so this could be mortar, or it could be minor wallbreakers, or it could also be mega knight minor. Okay, it does go for a fireball, so I'm gonna go for an Xbow because that was kind of aggressive, even though it kind of makes sense. He does go for a skeleton. Okay, I'm gonna log, but that kind of sucks because he's obviously going to pop the ability. I can't do too much about it. I do have to E-Spirit, and this is where E-Spirit really shines over Ice Spirit in situations like these. I think Ice Spirit I would have taken a lot of damage or had to commit my archers in that situation, but thanks to E-Spirit I'm fine. So minor skeleton, I think this is probably going to be mortar, because he does have spear goblins as well, but I'm just going to split my archers up high, and then I might go for another Xbow because looks like he's kind of low on elixir. Yeah, he's not playing anything right away, so I'm going to go in. He does go for a mortar, kind of predicting, I guess, or just, I don't know, it's kind of annoying when they do that, but going to go for a monk to tank for this mortar, pop my ability as soon as possible as well to deflect the mortar back at itself and the spear goblins back at themselves, and that's going to be on tower actually. He did not get the skeleton down in time. I think he didn't have enough elixir, so we're going to get a lock. Going to have to Tesla for all of this. Hopefully it targets the Skeleton first. Okay, nice. Because if it targeted the Phoenix first, it would have spawned the egg, and then the egg would have respawned and everything. Going to go for a log and skeletons to make sure the egg gets taken out. Okay, nice. The egg was taken out, so I think we won, honestly. I mean, it might be a bit too early, but that is a really nice early lock, and this is looking like the meta mortar minor bait deck, the new meta one that has Phoenix in there. I've seen this going around quite a lot. Apparently it had like one of the highest win rates in the game. So just going to go archers again. I would be fine if he fireballed, because I can then go for an Xbow instantly anyways, and he kind of has to fireball this, but then he would be too low in elixir, so he kind of had to wait. He did get a fair amount of fireball value, but going to go for a monk again for the spear goblins. I can deflect their attacks, and again he doesn't get the skeleton down in time. This time I think it was just a poor judgment on timing. I think he had enough elixir, just didn't get it down in time, but just going to log the spears, make sure the Phoenix gets taken out, and make sure the egg also gets taken out. And then skeleton ability won't be too troublesome either, because I do have E-Spirit and Cycle again. I'm just going to go archers, E-Spirit all the way up high so that it doesn't get clipped by any spell or anything. Going to Tesla for this mortar, and he does go for Phoenix to block, so I'm actually going to go for a monk or a monk ability rather, to try and deflect the mortar back at itself. And then we do also take out some of the spears. Okay, nice. That monk pushback was so clutch because it meant the monk could take out the Phoenix egg. If that didn't happen, then I might have been in a lot of trouble because he would have had another Phoenix on the board. Okay, I'm going to do something funny here. I'm going to make the Mother Witch turn itself into a Cursed Hog. I was going to pop the ability right now, and we do actually deflect the Fireball as well, and that's just going to be game. As you can see, Cursed Hog on our side now, and yeah, really nice win against Mortar bait. So that has been a really popular meta deck. I think they put Mother Witch in for other graveyard decks, as graveyard has also been very popular, but that is going to put me 2216, 1037 in the world now, so almost breaking in to the top 1000. Alright guys, so we are looking for the next match here, and queue time is taking a little bit, but I feel like everyone is playing end of season, so it should be alright. Found a next match against M is God. Let's see what he's going to be running. And decent starting hand. I'm just going to start it with an E-Spirit. He gives the WoW. I'll give the WoW back, I guess. And then, yeah. Okay, wow, Skeleton's Ice Spirit. So this could actually be 3.0. I would say it might be. Yeah, we do see archers too. Just because he did give the WoW, so maybe he recognized me. Yeah, so 3.0. Gonna go for a rocket and skeletons. I feel kind of bad, honestly, because this is like 100-0 in my favor. Not only do I have rocket, which is already like a 70-30 against 3.0 if I had rocket over fireball in the mirror matchup, I do also have E-Spirit, which is better than Ice Spirit in the matchup by like 5 points. Like, it makes it a 55-45 matchup, I would say. And then I also have the Monk, which just makes it a 100-0 matchup, because I have too many Xbow counters. I mean, I have defensive Xbows if I need them. I have Monk, I have Rocket, I have Tesla. Gonna hold on to my Monk, and then probably Monk his next Xbow. Let's see if he goes for one, though. Yeah, he does. So gonna go for a Monk, Tesla, and he can't really do anything about this, unfortunately, for him. Gonna pop my ability to make the Xbow attack itself and get some tower damage along the way. So that's another reason why it's so bad, because I can also get guaranteed tower damage with the Monk, which is really good. So gonna go for an Xbow. He just committed a fair amount of elixir on that, actually, so this could be promising, because I do also have a Tesla on the board. Does go for a Knight, but yeah, like, I feel like he's kind of low on elixir. Gonna go skeletons, and then archers instantly for this Tesla. And skeletons actually tanked for the Tesla really long, so that was really clutch. This should be a lock, actually. Yeah, it is. So he kind of has to go for a log here. Gonna E-Spirit to pick the Ice Spirit. And that's just going to put me up 1000 damage. So this game is already won. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant, but genuinely, it's just so hard for him. Like, I feel bad, because I respect another 3.0 player. You know, I struggled with 3.0 for many hours this weekend, trying to get my top finish on my other account. But, yeah, I'm just going to cycle a log, and he does go for an Xbow. Actually gonna rocket his tower here because I can. Like, if he goes for another Xbow, I have a Monk for it, and then I can also get back to a rocket pretty quickly, so there isn't much he can do about it, unfortunately. Like, that defensive Xbow isn't really a threat if I don't play into it. Gonna go for a Monk up high, pop the ability to make the Xbow take itself out, and then it does actually deflect the log too. Unfortunately, it doesn't clip the archers, but it's fine. Gonna go for a log on them, and then, yeah, as you can see, I'm already back to a rocket. Gonna rocket the Xbow this time, though, just in case. Try and be safe, and I already got a rocket on his tower last time, so no need to be too greedy. Like, that is pretty much going to be good game. He cycles the log in the, or the knight in the back, so I'm going to go for an Xbow. Archers to predict the Tesla. He has no tank for my Xbow right now, so he did get back to a second knight, which is pretty fast cycling, but again, like, it doesn't mean too much. He won't be able to make any sort of offense happen. Gonna E-Spirit for these archers. Another reason E-Spirit's so good in this matchup, because log E-Spirit does kill archers. Gonna just rocket this Xbow, I guess. Why not? And then this, like, I pretty much just have to play defense. I can pressure whenever I need to, but you guys can see why this is such a hard matchup for him. Mainly because of the Monk, but also the rocket. Like, again, with rocket, it's a 70-30 matchup for the rocket player. If I had archers rocket instead of archers fireball. He does actually fireball my tower, so it looks like he's just trying to get tower damage, but I'm just gonna rocket him. I can totally do this because I have a defensive Xbow on the board. And he's playing this kind of well. Like, he's trying his best, you know, stacking archers in the lane that I'm not going for. So smart stuff there, but just it's so bad for him. Like, he can't do too much. Gonna go for a Monk up high, pop the ability as soon as possible. It actually was frozen for a bit. Gonna get back to a log as well, and this should pretty much be a dead Xbow. Yeah, log also gets deflected, so that's gonna take care of business. Like, I do feel bad. Like, I respect another 3.0 player. Gonna go for a rocket on this Xbow. I can take a little bit of damage on the left. I mean, that's pretty much a totally untouched tower, so it's fine. And then we're in triple now. I'm just gonna defensive Xbow. Like, even if I don't get a single ounce of damage on his tower again, he's not gonna catch up to all the damage I already got with rockets. So does go for an Xbow. Just gonna go for a Monk to tank and also deflect it back at itself. And then I should be able to go in, actually, because this Xbow should be taken out for the most part. Gonna log it down as well. Archers, E-Spirit for his own archers, and then I can just Tesla his Xbow because he's going to be stuck defending my Xbow. Okay, he's actually defending his own Xbow, which is smart, I guess, but just going to log the archers off, and then I can just Monk ability, and it's going to be over. Okay, he actually goes for a pretty smart Xbow. Going to get back to a rocket. Just want to make sure I don't choke and let it lock on, because if I, like, mess up and try and let it lock on, or try and get back to a rocket when I let it lock on for a while, I could take a lot of damage. And yeah, just gonna rocket his tower now. This game is pretty much wraps. And yeah, he gives a good game. I'll give him the good game and the well played, because again, I feel bad for him and I respect another 3.0 player. I'll give him the good luck as well. I don't think I played it that well. I mean, I played it as well as I could have, but I have a hard counter, so it's pretty bad for him. But yeah, respect to him, another 3.0 player. I haven't actually faced pretty much any 3.0 the whole time, so it's nice to see that. But that's going to put me in the top 1,000. I think since there's still about an hour left, I have to go for one more to secure my finish, so I will do just that and be right back. Alright guys, getting into the final match against Joel Loves Xbow. Wow, will we actually be getting an Xbow mirror match here again? I mean, the last one was really easy because I had a super good matchup. He gives a good game. Goes Wallbreakers. Okay, this could be minor Wallbreakers, super fast cycle, which I've beaten like countless times in this season, so I don't know. Okay, he does give the good luck back, so I think he wanted to tie because he knows I have a good matchup, but I don't know. Dark Goblin just going to rocket it. So this is probably going to be Skeleton King Drill Wallbreakers then, because we do see the Dark Goblin. Yeah, there's a Skarmy. Probably going to see a Skeleton King in front, or, okay, just a Drill. And Skeleton King opposite lane. Pretty aggressive, actually, but just going to kite the Skeleton King in with a Tesla. Wow, Goblin doesn't attack my Monk. That's kind of annoying. But this should still be okay. I think that'll take the hit of both Wallbreakers. Yeah, nice. If he goes ability, I do just have an E-Spirit with that ability's name on it, and then I can just take everything. No damage at all. He actually got a fair amount of damage on the left, I guess, but I'm going to go in because he should be quite low in Elixir. After that commitment, going to go Skeletons to predict the Inferno Tower. There it is. And then I should be able to get a small lock here, I think. Going to log as well to keep my Xbow alive. Take the Inferno Tower out. And that is going to be a connection. E-Spirit for the Skarmy instantly. And that's going to put me in the lead. Very nice stuff there. By over 1,000 HP. So, yeah, pretty much just recognize that he committed too much. You always want to be kind of cognizant of your opponent's elixir spending and, you know, if they're going in too aggressively. And I find that drill players do that a lot in single. I usually get big connections in single against bad drill players. But just going to split archers again. He goes for Dark Goblin at the bridge, going to Tesla on it, and then Skeletons for the drill, and I can just log it off as well. I just want to be a bit safe. I mean, I already have a nice damage lead. No need to risk taking like 4 Dark Goblin hits to the face. Like Tesla is an overcommitment, but it's fine. It's totally fine. He actually ignores 1 archer on the right as well, which further solidifies my lead, I guess. Prediction I tower. I'm just gonna defensive Xbow, I guess. I could also rocket tower, but I feel like that's a bit too aggressive. I'm just gonna chill and play it safe. I guess he thought I was gonna go in, but I'm playing pretty patiently. Again, this is the game for my secured top 1k finish, so I'd rather play it safe, you know. Gonna archers, skeletons, and then log. He's probably gonna fireball my archers, and then I can go in. I'm gonna go in anyways, because I feel like he probably would have fireballed, but I guess he's also playing it safe. Does go for a low eye tower where my defensive Xbow can't hit it. Gonna archers. Nice, we caught the Dark Goblin. And he shouldn't be back to his Skeleton King right away, so does have to go for a fireball, but Monk is on tower. Gonna log the Wallbreakers as soon as possible, and that is pretty much gonna be game. So gonna pop my ability, guarantee that it goes down to rocket range, even though it already is, and then this is pretty much gonna be his final push with the Skarmy. Probably gonna go like Skeleton King, drill Wallbreakers or something, but I'll be all fine. I do have a login cycle and E-Spirit, so everything is good. Gonna E-Spirit for the first Goblin, and then I can log everything, and that also does hit the Wallbreakers, and Monk will tank all the Skeleton King ability skeletons. So that's going to be a good game. Really nice win against quite an easy matchup. I usually beat this deck with my MonkBow deck, even with Musketeer, just because I have Rocket. So it's pretty good, and I also can Monk ability the Dark Goblin if necessary, so yeah, pretty decent matchup, and that's going to put me 1 win closer. Not going to be 2300, but 2274, rank 600 global, definitely going to be a guaranteed top 1k finish now, so I'm very happy. As you can see, a bit less than an hour left in the season, so yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. Show you guys where I am on the leaderboard, rank 600 exactly. So yeah, really cool. Pretty happy I was able to do it with Xbow again, even though I am using Monk this time. I made this MonkBow deck with Musketeer originally, decided to play with archers. Still, I feel like, you know, it's still pretty tough to play Xbow when everyone else is playing Monk. A Monk only gives you, like, a chance against opposing Monk players, but doesn't exactly give you an advantage or anything. So yeah, I've been playing quite a lot, as you can see. I tilted quite a bit, but I'm glad I was finally able to secure it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.